Yo. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Social Sunshine Podcast. I am your hostess, Brittany Cross, and welcome back for another episode. Whether you are listening or maybe you're watching on YouTube, I am so glad that you're here because it's an important topic. It's how social media helps businesses make money. This is a hot topic. I mean, making money in general is a hot topic, right? Who doesn't want to make more money? But also using social media to do so is a huge topic. And it's something that I think people are always trying to figure out. And I think that we're hearing all this stuff from all these experts all the time telling us, do it this way, this is how you can make money. This is how I think we all need to just take a breath and listen to this episode. Watch this episode, because I'm going to tell you the truth of what I've seen over years of working with businesses on their social media. So if you're not familiar, I started doing social media management for my dad's business back in freaking 2010 on Facebook. Okay. And he's like, oh, you like this social media stuff? Can you figure it out for the business? And I was like, sure. And I did. And worked on that. That was kind of like my training for a Signal Electronics Facebook page. And I'm thankful for it because it led to amazing things, of course. So then fast forward a little bit into 2017 is when I started really freelancing independently, like helping a few small business owners that I know with their social media. They hated it and didn't understand it, and I loved it and understood it. So they were like, can I please pay you to do this? And I was like, yes, you can. This is amazing. And then fast forward a little bit more to early 2019, and I went ahead and formed my company, Fun Love Media. And here we are, fast forward to when I'm recording this in 2024. So I have been in this world for a minute, and I have seen a lot of stuff with businesses, because in my company, Fun Love Media, we're mostly helping businesses with their social media presence, and like legitimate, solidified businesses. Okay. Like a local hair salon, a theater, like as in live theater, arts company, a concierge med spa, a med spa education company, like doing trainings and whatnot, a municipality, a city in the Houston area. We do their tourism social media. The list goes on. A wine bar and brewery. Like we have a lot of different kinds of businesses, and we help them with their social media presence. And I've learned a lot about how basically there's just so many experts out there always sharing things about how to make money from social media. And I don't find a lot of them to be true for the kind of work that I've done, which, like I said, is with legitimate full-on businesses, people building companies with employees and payroll, this kind of thing. So if that's you, if you have that kind of business or you're a leader in that kind of business, please keep listening, keep watching, because this is going to be really helpful for you. So the first thing I should say about this whole topic is kind of like busting a myth, maybe, is that you want to remember that social media is not really transactional, at least not currently in 2024. Things change. Who knows what the future holds? But right now, it's not necessarily with organic social media, meaning not ads, just creating content and sharing it organically on your accounts. It's not like, oh, every single time I post, I'm going to sell 4 widgets. Now, has someone out there maybe worked out a formula and they're so great at their process that is what happens? Sure, that's possible, but it's not common. Most of the time, there's a lot of gray and there are a lot of variables when it comes to social media for business. And the sooner that you detach yourself from considering it to be so transactional, the better. Trust me on that. So you want to know that you want to have flexibility. You want to know that it's gray and it's going to be a little bit of a complex situation, and that's okay because it's going to pay off in the end, literally and figuratively. So that's the first thing I want to say. Remember, it's not always so transactional. You never know what efforts when it comes to social media are going to add together to bring you the sales. But really, moving past that, it's funny how kind of simple it is. Now, maybe not easy. That's probably not the best word, because it's not easy, but simple, meaning it's not like that many steps and moving parts to help your business make money through social media. So okay, so we're detaching from the transactional thinking. We're understanding that there's gray area. We're understanding that every single time we post, we may not make a gazillion sales. Okay, good. We've got that accomplished. Well, next, you really just need to have things set up, like literally set up to be able to make sales from your social media. So, I mean, actually the accounts, like your Instagram for your business, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your TikTok, your YouTube, whatever you're putting content, out on and to, those accounts need to be set up so that it's very easy for someone to go and buy from you after they see your content. All right. So that means making sure you have a website. There are still businesses that I come across, or like conversations, maybe I should say, that I come across where people are saying you don't need to have a website. That is bad advice. You need to have a website. You need to have a website for your business. It can be a one-page website, and it depends on your business, right? And like, I get it. Maybe not, maybe a freelancer doesn't quite have a website yet and they're getting jobs through like a website like Fiverr, and maybe there's, you're in the beginning phases, whatever. But like, once you're like, okay, this is a real deal and this is an actual business, like you need to have a website, and you're going to link that website to all of your social media accounts. And I know this may sound like simple advice, obvious advice to any of you that have already done this, but this is not always thought of. People don't think of it as part of the process of letting social media help them make money. It's like, well, yeah, it says to put a link to my website, so I'll put it there. But you have to remember, this is actually a strategic part of the process to have that link to your website there. Okay, so you got to have a website and you got to link it to all of your social media accounts. It needs to be there. Very, very important. Also, another way that another big piece that you can have set up for your business is email marketing, an email list. And if you're thinking that this sounds old fashioned, well, it has been around a long time, but you are wrong if you think that it's old news, because it's not. Email marketing is extremely effective and efficient. You really get a lot of bang for your buck when you send an email out to your email list.